It's also good to just, you know, I mean, even if you're warming up on a free-for-all, to practice timing, just to make sure it's, you know, part of your clockwork.
But I think after this game is over, he should stop and relax for a few minutes. Make sure he's relaxed.
Right.
If he gets tense during the game, like that can really affect aim, or like if you get tired with your muscles and stuff. So I know I'll try to have a warm-up game before matches or whatever, and then try to relax like 5 to 10 minutes.
I used to listen to like aggressive sounding music before playing my matches to get myself hyped up. I kind of abandoned that practice in like 2003 or so.
What made you abandon it?
My ZTN winter bracket final against 0-4 at Quake on 2003. I got up like 5-0 with like some crazy robotic aim at the start with like plasma and rail and stuff like that. And then I kind of lost it by trying to execute rocket jumps too quickly. Like, I mean, if you watch my mouse movement, everything was like magnified, how fast I was doing it by like, you know, some large factor, including my rocket jumps to the extent that I was just like flicking too fast and the rocket would like bounce me to the side but not up towards the red armor.
So you were too amped up, I guess.
So it was like I was too amped up, yeah. So then I kind of decided from now on I'm going to try calming myself down, not missing any rocket jumps. And
how much did you win for third place that year? Because that's the year he played Zamus.
Yeah, third
right?
place there. And then I lost to Zamus for kind of the same. You know, I missed more rocket jumps against Zamus. At kind of more crucial times, and I got 7,500. So
it's pretty nice.
And then I guess we split. I guess I got 1,400 or so from the CTF tournament where we got second against Cloud9.
Yeah, that's right. That was an epic year.
Yeah. So since then I've abandoned the USB drive full of Linkin Park songs. Just gone.
1 minute warning.
I don't know. Close your eyes and.
I can understand that.
Fast practicing rocket spawn rate. Let's go. Thanks. Thanks. The sparkling water is nice. All right, glad you guys appreciate the casting. Okay.
Yeah, well, he's just a hater, so it's no problem. It's expected.
I mean, what else can you say? All right, good game, Faz. Decisive victory over. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Yeah, I don't know what language.
Yeah.
I have a guess, but I don't know. Should dig us?
Dig, I don't know.
Slasher's ready to.
Is Dig the still the common thing these days, or is like Reddit maybe, or I don't know.
I don't know. Well, apparently from Faz, it's lame.
All right, I don't know, Faz. I haven't looked at Dig since I was in like high school. Maybe college. I don't know. Yeah, irrelevant. Okay, so Faz is readying up against Brescia. Let's ask Faz, when are you playing AV3K?
Which is in 2 minutes.
Prepare to fight.
All right, whatever. I guess Faz is playing Brescia. Brescia, a player I remember from Denmark back in 2004. He was at a number of lands. We got a request to talk about Danda King in yesterday's matches in downtime. I mean, this isn't downtime. We got Faz and Brescia playing. Oh, okay. I mean, go ahead. got anything to
well,
say?
hold on. Which of us played him first?
I played him first, probably. I played him my second game.
Okay, then you go ahead and start. Go ahead.
Yeah, so, okay, how did it go against Dandy King? Have I ever played Warsaw? Yeah, I played it late into one night. Not very much, though. Oh, God, we're going to get interviewed on the site now. This is going to be amusing. Yeah. Well, Toronto Arena is dirtier than Warsaw. Okay, you know, whatever. I will say that I did not plagiarize the ammo system from Warsaw in Toronto Arena. I mean, it is slightly different anyway, but I mean, I've been telling people that idea back at QA2 in 2004. So, just FYI. Anyway, back to things of general interest. So yesterday I played Dandy King. My first match on Hectic against him was his map pick. He eliminated Aerowalk and ZTN against me. I eliminated maybe T7, Furious Heights, and Lost World, just because I didn't really practice those matches. He picked Hectic as the first map. He probably saw me get destroyed in my stage match on that and think, oh, you know, what a jobber. It should be an easy walkover for me. Unfortunately for him, I played like a warm-up match against some guy online on Hectic beforehand, so you know, I had my game a little bit more together, and it ended up being a pretty easy win for me. There was some back and forth and control, but for most of the match, I stayed around the top part by the grenade launcher. I kept him on the yellow armor area. I didn't overextend and take too much damage by pushing in from above where the rocket launcher is shooting down, eating the rockets that he shoots up or shaft. Instead, I just kind of kept him running back and forth between the lightning gun and the rail, and he took a lot of damage from me as he tried to do so. And I'd run away when he, or I'd duck back if he tried to peek at me. And I mean, I kept like full stack for most of the game. At some point, I was up like 4-2 several minutes into it, and I realized, you know, I should probably start extending my lead if I want to solidify the win and not risk him getting a break and control and killing me. So I did, and I won like 15-3. Dismemberment, I remember feeling kind of discouraged. Let's see, how to sum up my emotional state at the time of dismemberment? I know that I got a spawn that I considered slightly favorable to me, and I kind of pushed for a kill in an awkward situation. So I had the lightning out in front of him with rockets. It was really, I mean, not a necessary fight for me to engage in, and I was kind of just rolling the dice. And he won the fight. He hit some direct rockets. I had really lackluster dodging, and I didn't even hit that one with the shaft. And then I kind of gave him a few kills, and I think this is the map in the tournament I'm probably least proud of, because I think it was like kind of like a psychological loss for me. I took it very seriously on ZTN to try to play well, and it didn't feel like it felt like I was outplaying him when it came to the decisions in the game. Like, I was reading him easily, and I was getting a lot of free, uncontested damage on him. It seemed like the few times when I got back in control, he did some surprising damage on me. Like he grenaded me and then railed me as I was about to get the mega health, and I ate 2 rails right before then that I didn't really need to. So, you know, good shots by him or overexposure by me, whichever you want to call it. And then the game came down to me rushing him at rocket launcher with 100 health, 100 armor, and he was a fresh spawner. I should have been a little more cautious. I kind of rushed in there. I wasn't really, like, keeping all the variables in the game in mind. The mega health was about to come up, and I engaged in a fight. He hit some nice mid-air rockets on me, finished me off, took the mega health, and took away the win. At that point, I was only down 5-6. And the way the pace of the game had been going, I kind of thought that I was going to win inevitably, but I kind of logged myself out at that point. So, and that ends it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I watched some when the other players were playing him yesterday, and when I had to play him myself, and what I noticed, I thought, and his advantage going into this tournament is, if the dude lives in Australia, nobody knows how he plays. Like, the time of day in which he practices or whatever, nobody would go on and watch him play anyway based on the time difference. So there weren't any really demos to watch of him, and he definitely made some surprises, I think, as far as like whoa. Too late. Just quit out.
I mean, can people actually join from the internet or not?
Yes. So if you have Taub on your friends list, you should tell them to change the password.
I don't have Taub.
Okay.
Well,
Spec only. There you go. Look at the list, and I'll see if there's anybody on there. Otherwise, I'll have to go tell him.
Okay. Never mind. We're okay. I didn't just ruin the tournament. Okay, so we're watching Strenex destroy Vu. We'll hopefully be switching to the Faz Abbott game. Let's do a stats check. Nothing spectacular, but I mean, you know, stats aren't always beautiful.
Oh, but to continue on Danik thing real quick,
go ahead.
When I played him, I noticed, and the 2 maps I played him on were T7 and Arrowwalk, and I don't remember what the third would have been, but we played, and I noticed, and against other players as well, he would make some ridiculous pushes, but he would hit his shots, and some of the pushes of his, like, he really hoped, I guess, to hit everything or to really catch somebody off guard because it's not expected for you to rush at that point because it's not smart. Then it ends up becoming smart, you know, like anti-strat and stuff like that. But
sure.
On T7, I crushed that. It was like 17-1, I think. He tried to attack a lot when he should have. He like overexposed himself. But on Hub, when we played, there were times where out loud I was like, man, what is going on? Like I was taking so many rails where I couldn't even, you know, see him, or I didn't even think I was visible. He was hitting some really nice shots and pushing around the map. I only ended up winning. I'm gonna guess about your score against Cooler, like 18-12. I won something like that. So I mean, I was impressed.
How are the damage scores, if you recall?
I think I had more control, but I do think he did more damage. I'm not sure, but I know it's like for someone coming from Australia where they only get to play Australians, I was very impressed with his play and very surprised he beat Sparty though. That was quite awkward. So that he beat Sparty, but then Sparty beats everyone else. So yeah. That was strange, but you know, I was impressed with that. I'm glad he showed up and that he was able to get a chance to play, and who knows, maybe he'll be able to play at future events. But I think he'll really have to work on his risk management if he wants to be a better player.
Yeah. I mean, he beat me, so what can I say? But yeah, it seemed like he was exposing himself to a little too much damage in kind of predictable spots on the map. But I mean, that's something you learn not to do by playing against people who do that to you. So. Yeah.
Vote now passed.
Here, alt out real quick.
Yeah, let's take a look at
No, he hasn't joined yet. So they're probably doing the coin toss right now for Avec and Faz. And hopefully we'll get their match underway soon. In the meantime, I really hope Vu does something nice here, has at least one good map in this tournament. I'd love it if he could pull off a map from Strengths. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, Strengths is not getting the ideal weapon spawn. Vu's been a little awkward with his movements, not going to get back to the rocket launcher in time to defend it. Alright, Strengths, gonna seal this up. Taking quite a bit of damage, but it's not going to matter because he's going to get the red pretty soon. It might give Vu the chance to get a rocket launcher. Him taking that initial rocket's not going to help in his eventual effort to...
I'm surprised he didn't wait for the rocket because Strengths doesn't have LG. He hasn't been able to go to that side of the map yet. So now he's without the rockets.
And Strengths gets the Mega. Vu ducks a rocket. Buzzes his head. We're looking at Vu trying to get a rocket launcher. I'm guessing Strengths is going to pop him with a rocket around a corner any second, but nope, he's on the lower part of the map.
Okay, all right. He can get to 100, and then he either needs to stay back in this room and wait a whole another 25 seconds, or he needs to dart his way out the bottom.
Not going to happen. There goes 25 armor. There goes 90 armor. 92 armor. Yeah, so now he's down to having nothing.
Strengths will wait on the shaft here, maybe. Let's see if he's... Yeah, he does have it now. So now he can attack Vu at any point, pretty much.
Strengths might even try RJing. Looks like he got pushed back from that, though.
Nice trap.
Very nice direct rocket. Didn't take any damage.
That may not seem like much, but instead of being 200, he's 140, 120 now. And instead of being up